Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions, Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell lots of things, folks. We sell motorhomes, lots of them. That's what we got started doing. We've sold 1,500 of them. We sell an occasional trailer. Last 2 or 3 years we started selling diesel trucks because they are such values. My son likes them, our customers like them. Today we're going to list a very difficult truck to find, folks, so watch this video closely and pay attention. We want you to know what you're getting. You're going to get a really nice truck, but it's what it is. It's a truck that everybody's looking for. It's a 1997 Ford F350 7.3 liter turbo diesel, folks. Dually. It's an XLT. It has all the buttons, windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, and all that. Everything works. Got a really good ride and drive to it. Ice cold air, sitting on a matching set of grabber tires. Those are general tires. Goes down the road just the way it should. Folks, this is the kind of truck right here. It's only got 200-something thousand miles on it. I think 208, barely over 200. Just getting broken in, this 7.3 liter diesel. I promise you, we're going to sell this truck for about what people pay for these engines, and you're going to get a heck of a truck to boot. If you've got a farm, if you've got a work site, if you've got a big boat you want to pull or anything, this truck will do it perfectly, folks. Do it with ice cold air, everything working, no problems, ready to go. Get in it, drive it anywhere, or you can go pay $45,000, $50,000, $60,000 for one that will do the same thing. This truck right here, I promise you, 5 years from now will be worth more than what you give for it right now. But we're going to show you a nice little truck. We'll show you that it's got a couple little items we're going to have to show you, but it's a 1997 7.3 and a good truck. Look at it. Not beat up in any way. Got a great appearance going down the road. Paint's faded a little here on the hood.
You can see this plug hanging out. That's the block heater. These are alloy wheels. It's a Southern truck. Absolutely no rust.
The carpets are dirty. We don't have time to do that, folks. Sorry. But everything else works. Windows, door locks, tilt, cruise. The seats are in good shape. We'll show you back here. Extended cab.
Sliding rear window.
We're not representing this as a concourse truck, folks. We're representing this as a really good truck and a solid truck. Look at the sides. The fenders are not broken. Look up under here, son. Absolutely no rust.
Good
not
tires.
been painted over. Not been any of that. General grabber tires. Look here. Bumper has got a little kink there. Doesn't affect the way you use. Got a fifth wheel in it.
That's a gooseneck.
Gooseneck, I'm sorry. Tailgate comes up and down just the way you'd want it to. Whether you need that gooseneck or not, it costs a lot of money to put in. But look at the flares. Look down the side.
And that's a dually, so there's no spare.
This is not a, I don't think this is a homemade rig. This headache rack, and that's a good one.
That's a high dollar rack. Goes all the way up here. Got some hooks. You can wind up an extension cord around it. Good for that. Got a little storage bin for your sockets or whatever.
My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. If you've got a question about this truck, give me a call. If you want to tell us what you want to give for it, give me a call. We reserve the right to sell before the sale's over, and we often do. And every time when the sale's over, I get about a half dozen people sending me dirty emails. Well, folks, we pay our sales fees up front, so we can sell anytime we want to, and we generally do. That keeps us from having to deal with deadbeat bidders. Have you ever seen a nicer looking little work truck? I mean, or whatever you want to do with it. You drive this truck every day. If you hunt, if you fish, I mean, this is ideal. You're not going to have to spend a fortune to own a truck that will do anything you want it to do, versus going out here to your local Ford dealer and buying a used one and spending $30,000, $40,000 for a used that won't do any more than this truck will do. If you're looking for a good truck and you don't want to have to spend a lot of money, a truck that you can fly in here and drive anywhere in the country safely, air blowing cold, everything working on it, you need to look at this truck, folks. Sitting on a good set of tires. It's a 1997 Ford F350, 1 ton, dual wheels, turbo diesel 7.3 engine, the most desirable engine ever made by anyone in the United States, to the best of my knowledge. We like this truck a lot. It goes down the road right, does just like it's supposed to do. It's not beat up. We're going to sell it with no reserve, folks. We're going to sell it with no reserve, so when the sale's over, someone's going to buy it. So if you've been looking for one of these trucks, you can either bid on this one or wait and pay several $1,000s more, because we're going to sell this truck. 97 turbo diesel 7.3 liter dually. You'll like it when you see it as much as you do in this video, folks. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate it so much. We look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a quick test drive. Before I did that though, I wanted to point out a couple things. First of all, it's got these dual Walmart batteries. They both got a 3-year free replacement warranty. One's less than a year old, the other one's just about a year and a half old. But the main thing I want to point out, you can see this truck has no blow-by. Now there's a light little bit of smoke, which is normal and no big deal as long as it's not puffing. But the main thing is I can set this oil filler cap down on there and it doesn't blow off. If it blows off, it means you got worn out piston rings letting cylinder pressure get into the crankcase and you got a wore out engine. But as you can see, absolutely not the case with this one. And there's no warning lights lit. 208,000 miles. Only other thing I will point out is you can see the faceplate's missing for the radio. And what happened was, when I bought it at the auction, I took it off and stuck it somewhere, and I've got to find it because I don't know what I did with it. But if I can't find it, I'll put a new one on. The only other issue I'll point out, this power window works from the passenger door and it'll go down from the driver's door, but it won't go up from the driver's door. You got to reach over and hit the passenger window switch, which not a big deal, just something to know about. And surprisingly, the air is cold on this truck. It does work. You can see the wipers work. It's got a brand new windshield in it. It shifts out great. This is an XLT. It's not a stripped down work truck or anything. I'm going to take it up and down the highway for you. I don't know if you can see, but the engine's cold. And you know, whether you buy from us or whomever, if it's a power stroke diesel, you want to hear it run cold, because if it's going to act up, if it's going to run rough, if it's got injector problems, they're going to do it cold, and most of the time it'll go away when it's warm. But I don't know if you can see, it doesn't smoke. This truck cranks right up, hot or cold. Now if it was a Duramax, I would say you need to hear it run hot and crank hot, because when they act up, they do it hot. But the power stroke, you want to hear it do it crank and run cold. Now, you know, this isn't a perfect truck. It's not brand new. That cluster's got a little hazing on it. But, you know, obviously you can still see, of course, no warning lights. The fuel tank selector switch works. Now, you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm steering with one hand and filming with the other. And they are 6-lane in this interstate, and this is just a temporary roadway they've got thrown down. So it's not very well done, to put it mildly. But in person, this truck rides great. It's not rough. It won't knock your teeth out. It's got a real nice ride and drive, especially for a dually. Dualies usually ride like log trucks, but this one don't. Although we have moved some boats and campers with it with no problem, so you can hook to it and put a load on it. The springs aren't worn out or anything like that. All that's in good shape. It shifts out just like it should. I'm going to get here and turn around and go back around. The other good thing about being on these bumpy roads is you can tell this truck doesn't have a bunch of squeaks and rattles. It's tight. And it's got, you know, like we pointed out, got that big headache rack in the back, which, you know, you may think it's ugly, and you know, we'll be glad to take it off if you ask us to. But if you're going to carry a lot of stuff in the bed, they're real nice to have, because if you ever get in a wreck, whatever's in that bed's liable to come through that back window. And when you got them bars in the back, you don't have to worry about that happening. So, you know, that's a nice feature to have, really. We'll get it up to highway speed here. See, it's got the little overdrive button. It works. You can hear it shift in and out of overdrive just then. Just a solid truck. It's ready to work, or ready to just drive. You know, even if you ain't got to be using it for a work truck. It's a pretty clean old truck. The only thing I really nitpick about it is the carpet's got some wear on it, and it's stained. But you know, the seats aren't torn or ripped. The body overall is nice. It's not perfect, but it's nice. Look at the pictures. You know, got a new windshield. I don't know if you can tell, but I just set the cruise and I just turned it off. Even the cruise still works. So, like I said, everything works on the truck. Not really anything to nitpick mechanically. It's tight. There's no exhaust leaks. When you're giving it gas going down the highway, all you hear is just the noise coming out of the tailpipe. You don't hear that little ticking sound from under the hood or anything like that. And you can tell there's no rattles. The front end, there's not a bunch of slop in the front end. You can see I can jerk it back and forth. As soon as you hit the wheel, it turns. No vibrations. When you hit the brakes, it doesn't pull or vibrate when you hit the brakes. So that's in good shape. And like we said, can't really find anything that really doesn't work just like it should. So if you have any questions about the truck, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Be glad to answer any questions you have. Or if you want to talk pricing, want to make us an offer, call Dad. His number is 601-218-1223. And we appreciate you watching this video. And oh, by the way, if you want to fly in, drive it home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to. It's, you know, like I said, cranks up, runs good, tires are good. I drive it anywhere. We'll pick you up at the airport at no charge. Or if you want to have it shipped, if your shipper's got a terminal here in Jackson, we'll drop it off at no charge. Otherwise, we'll meet your trucker, whoever you send to come get it. Make it a real smooth deal. So anyway, once again, thanks for watching the video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks. Hey, just a little quick addendum. As you can see, I found the faceplate. It's the Pioneer. Has the USB plug, auxiliary input, plays MP3s, does it all, and I'm 99% sure it's got a remote control. So don't worry, we do have the faceplate. Thanks.